Welcome to the Point Second Podcast. My name is James Keeley. With me, as always, is Sammy Schaefer. How are you, pal?
Good. Did some late night karaoke last night.
I know.
It was kind of fun.
You invited me. You're like, I'm going to go at 8 p.m. and go to karaoke. I'm like, on a Tuesday school night, probably not going to happen. And then I texted you, and I'm like, are you going? And you're like, I just got here, and it was just shy of 9 p.m. And I'm like, have a good night, sir.
Yeah, it was Eric's thing, not me. You could blame him for that.
There's a real big difference when you got early carpool with kids in the morning. The level that you want to stay out till. It's
I warned all my friends. I was like, this guy's got the golden pipes. You're gonna miss them.
Thank you.
So
Thank
they said
you
you gotta
very much.
gotta come to the next one.
All right, I'll come to the next one. How is it going?
It's going.
The world is chaotic. We're going to talk about it. We're going to dive into some stuff and gently navigate or cause some trouble. We'll see. How's your dating life going?
Well, so I did that speed dating thing.
Yes. Update.
I matched with 5 girls.
Look at you.
One of them, I've got potential dates set with 3.
Okay.
Next week.
All right.
A 4th one, she's kind of moving back and forth. So I said when she gets back from, I think, Ohio, we'll talk. And the 5th one, the conversation just went nowhere.
Really?
Yeah, we went back and forth 3 times, and then she just stopped responding. So I think I bored her.
Okay.
Which happens. If I get 3 dates out of 5 matches, though, that's good.
That's very good.
I will take that.
60%. You're good.
So we'll see. But for some reason, they were all out of town this week.
Okay.
So when they all come back next week, they all want to go on a date.
So this was at a poly thing.
Yes.
And this is where people date other people. There's no monogamy here. It's
correct.
Polygamy. So, and they're all out of town. And do you know what they're doing? Boning other dudes.
They're sleeping with other people. That's fine. That's what. Okay.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. We're all adults here. I don't in any way think any of them are virgins.
They're not going out of town to like help grandma move. They've got their sights on a real ride. A real ride. Yep. But hey, you don't know what you're missing with this one.
Well, hopefully when they come back, they'll find out.
Yeah. Well, I think they will. They're not known for being like, I don't know if I want to do that.
Know, maybe I don't sleep on the first date. Do you ever think I have standards?
No, I know you sleep on the first date.
Well, hey, my times have changed, my friend.
Yeah.
I have standards.
You know how far we are into 2026? 28 days.
Yeah.
So don't make like you made some massive changes. You also went over to that. Well, you can look at the clip of the filthy apartment.
Yeah, but that was like way past the first date, like 2nd or 3rd date. So that doesn't count.
That was a 2nd or 3rd meeting. I'm not getting into the.
No, me and her went on a real date one time before I made it over to her place.
And is that when her boyfriend showed up at the end?
No, me and her went to a bar. We had drinks. We hung out. Nothing happened. It was just a date to get to know her.
Okay.
That was a real date.
Oh, wow.
So I had a one day with her before I ended up back at her place.
And you had to pay for drinks, so you're like, oh, God.
That's fine.
This better end up with something. All right, did I say it's episode 45? Available Wednesday, January 28th? We got a lot to talk about, Sammy. What's on the show?
Cosby's Confessions, Livid Leguizamo, Belichick Boned.
You got through Leguizamo pretty good.
He's a childhood hero.
Let's do it. I resisted talking about celebrities, opinions on what's going on in the world for a while.
You have.
But I'm broken now.
They finally got through to you. Huh?
Oh, God. I just saw something by Giancarlo Esposito. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second.
All right.
Sammy, what's our first story?
John Leguizamo posted a video telling ICE supporters that they are no longer allowed to be his fans.
Let's watch the video.
If you follow ICE, unfollow me. Don't come to my shows and don't watch my movies.
So I assume he means if you support ICE. He says if you follow ICE.
Probably.
I mean, we're all following it.
Yeah.
Does that mean no one?
Maybe if you follow their Twitter account, he's upset with you.
Listen to him. If you have followed this news at all, don't go to his shows.
Man, that's a pretty big pool of people.
How do you feel about this? Because you like old Leguizamo.
I do like what Leguizamo. I mean, I don't care if people have an opinion.
Yeah,
that's fine. But this is like hating Trump and anything Trump is $1 billion industry. It's so easy to be like, I hate Trump, because your stock goes up.
Yeah,
and that's what it's really all about.
Yeah,
and so it's like, you know what, you don't have to be such a dick about it.
And it's not like a bunch of his fans are like wearing MAGA hats in the crowd. He didn't exactly run anybody off. Yeah. This is not a brave statement.
It's not a brave statement.
But take heed, ICE and President Trump. Everybody was wondering where John Leguizamo stood on this. And now we have our answers.
Oh, man.
And things could get ugly.
I've been watching him since House of Buggin'. Remember that show?
I remember House of Buggin'.
Yeah, that was when I first saw him, man. Yeah. It's been since I was a kid, I liked that guy.
It was real highbrow.
Yeah.
But Leguizamo has range. He's talented. He's done a lot of things. He's done one-man shows. He's been in, lots of movies, lots of shows, done stand-up, blah, blah, blah. But enough. Like, if you're a fan of his and you also see the world a little differently politically, why are they spitting in your face? I'm so sick of these celebrities that they made their money off of the public.
Yeah.
And then they say, oh, by the way, half of you drop dead. Can't wait for you to die. Michael Shannon, great Chicago actor. I'm a big fan of his work. They asked him about Trump supporters in like 2020, and he goes, time for the urn.
Time for the urn.
Time for the urn. What do you think about Trump supporters? Time for the urn. Well, fuck you, Mike. You fucking get in that urn, motherfucker. All right, Molly Ringwald comes out today, and she says, once Trump leaves office, his supporters will be found guilty of treason. I did not know that she was a legal expert.
So if you voted for Trump, you're gonna be hung?
There's gonna be 90 million hangings.
They're gonna bring out the gallows and just start every day. They're gonna hang another 100,000 people.
Oh God!
Wow!
I know. She goes, "This is what's going to happen. This is quote unquote. This is what's going to happen. You should not support what is going on. You are going to be seen as a collaborationist." I think she meant collaborator, but she wanted to be longer words. Yeah. She's like, I was on Jeopardy, celebrity version once. Collaborationist. Jimmy Kimmel cried again. He cries when people on his side are injured. Yeah. Okay? If you're going to cry every time somebody dies, that's fine. That's your thing. But he yucked it up when Charlie Kirk died, and he got suspended for it. He almost got his job taken away from him. Yeah. Stephen Colbert took a very hard stance. He said, F ICE. Ooh, provocative.
Ooh, yeah, that is listen, a lowbrow for him.
He is, he's putting his money where his mouth is. They're ending the show May 2nd. So he is going to be so unhinged. Yeah. He's going to be doing every podcast. He's going to be like Keith Olbermann, very soon. Yeah. He's going to be Keith Colbert. Colbert. I don't know. I got nothing there. That's nothing. Giancarlo Esposito came out. He said, we're ready for a revolution. If everybody goes and gets together, we could take over Washington. We could take over Putin. Yes, many of us will get killed, but the rest of us can overthrow these governments. Well, you first, asshole.
Yeah, you lead the charge.
And let me just say this: the guy that's looking like this, he's not doing anything.
He is not going to be tearing down any walls.
Okay,
he's not leading any battle.
He looks like he's going shopping. And then going for a nice little lunch with finger sandwiches. He looks like a little old lady. No one's scared of you.
Yeah, nobody is scared.
You're not Gus Fring. You're a fucking dickhead. All right? Who's another motherfucker? See, I'm easy. If conservatives were saying, if Republican artists were saying, anybody who's a liberal, drop dead, fuck off, I'd be calling that guy off too.
I agree.
I'd be calling him out too. But you know what? No one's ever done that on that side. They've never said, no, I'm mad. They've never done it. I Googled it. Yeah. AI was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I said, if any conservative artists told their liberal fans to not support them anymore or not listen to their works, not listen to music, movies, whatever, they're like, never. AI said that. You know why? Because they don't do it. Because not only do they not care that much, but they're also capitalists. And so are you, stars. Just because you think you're better than other people. I'm not mad. I'm not even talking about ICE versus not ICE, whatever. I'm talking about these fucking celebrities who think they're doing something. They're firing people up. They're getting people killed because stupid assholes are going out and going toe-to-toe with armed,
agents.
Federal agents.
Yeah, they are weaponizing their base.
They are,
which is bad,
and they're doing it and getting people harmed.
And they're creating a division of their own base, and then they're talking about the Republicans are starting a civil war, but it's like you're doing the same fucking thing.
And Giancarlo Esposito was like, 500 of you will die. He didn't say me and then 499 of my comrades. He's like, just keep going, keep a couple down, more, and then we'll see what happens.
Pretty sure that was Hitler's way of fighting.
What?
I'm pretty sure that he did the same thing.
No.
Just keep fighting through. A bunch of you will die, but just keep going.
But there's only fascism on one side.
There is only fascism on one side.
Yeah. These people have never understood what fascism is. I'm not being lectured. by Molly fucking Ringwald or Jimmy Kimmel or Pink. Remember when Pink said she went on a rampage when Roe v. Wade that was going on? She goes, let's be clear. If you believe the government belongs in a woman's uterus, a gay person's business or marriage, or that racism is okay, then please, in the name of your Lord, never effing listen to my music again. And also, F right off. We good? Question mark? Who are you talking to? Also, if you don't want those people as your fans, have a situation where they can send back your album and you send them back the money for it. Put your money where your mouth is, because you're rich. Those are no stakes. You've already cashed those checks. Okay, so if you're going to be an asshole and say anybody that voted that way shouldn't be my fan, it should be ashamed of being my fan and an American, drop dead. Okay, time for the urn.
Time for the urn.
Time for the urn.
What a stupid statement.
I will not be listening to celebrities with these opinions that are so extreme. We're all Americans. We need to meet in the middle. And the reason the world is as bad as it is, and we need these crazy sides of the aisle, is because of y'all.
Well, they're all fucking hypocrites.
Yes.
Right? Because the guy that's in charge of ICE and not DH, but ICE got a Medal of Honor for doing the same job under Obama.
Yeah, I know.
So how can you how
20
can
years
you,
ago, Obama said the same rhetoric.
So how come he was a hero then, but now he's a fascist now? I mean, like
because and ICE are keeping everyone safe from COVID by wearing those masks. That's not to hide their identity.
Not at all. Not at all. That's actually really funny.
The comment section is going to be, fuck you. Listen, if they say any fat jokes, it's about you. It's not about me.
Totally. I've been a little fluffy this
I'm on
winter.
a diet. All right. Now, listen, we are fair. So some celebrities are good. What's the next story, Sam?
Bill Cosby admitted under oath that he obtained 7 Quaalude prescriptions from doctors to drug women.
Just kidding.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
All right. He admitted, okay, that he met a gynecologist at a poker game at his house. And this guy gave him 7 prescriptions, and he said, I didn't use a single pill on myself. I gave them to women with the intention of having sex with them when they were passed out. Yeah, it's part of a deposition he gave in a lawsuit filed by one of his rape accusers. I don't know if I should say it. I'm not going to say her name. And this was all the legal docs were obtained by TMZ. Yeah, there was an OBGYN named Dr. Leroy Amar.
Okay.
And they were they were playing poker at Cosby's house. This was prior to 1972. The woman said in 1972 that this happened to her. So this all plays. It all plays. This piece of shit OBGYN in California got his license revoked in 79. How bad of a scumbag doctor do you have to be to get your license revoked in the 70s?
I know, when drugs were everywhere.
In LA.
I mean, you could just walk down the street and find drugs.
Yeah. Yeah. The woman says Cosby gave her a pill that she believed was aspirin. And after she took the pill, she started falling in and out of consciousness and woke up the next day in her house wearing only her panties.
Oh my God, he's such a fucking monster.
He is. And he admits these things now. He's like, I've been famous for a while and I've done. They were asking for it.
Oh my God. And he was like America's
dad. Look at him right there.
Yeah. Knowing what he's going to be doing later to that passed out woman.
Yeah. I got a date later. I got to go see Dr. Amar. He's going to give me the prescriptions. The Quaaludes are in the secret sauce.
Oh man!
And this is his look when Hannibal Buress did the set about him. Ah! Who told?
Oh, God.
Apparently, this is a big open secret that everybody's like, oh yeah, Cosby does do that. So
it was known in Hollywood.
Well, there were several. I guess what happened was a lot of people had come out over the years, and he was so powerful and so rich that he would get these attorneys and they'd like turn the tables and be like, you were asking for it. This was consensual. We'll pay you off or we'll ruin your life. And then some people got wind of it and they were like, oh shit.
God.
Like he's still the king of comedy. He's one of the greatest American humorists of all time. And we can't go toe to toe with him because he destroys people.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. That is terrible.
We're not victim blaming here, but don't go to Bill Cosby's house anymore or anybody. And if they say, here's an aspirin that I just have in my hands and not in a bottle or something, don't take it.
Oh.
If you need an aspirin at a celebrity's house, you go home.
Yeah.
Because you're not feeling well.
I think, yeah, you're right. I think we've made it to the point where you just don't take any random drugs unless you're willing to throw the dice.
Yes.
If you know, okay, there's a 50% chance this is not what I think it's going to be, then go ahead and take it.
And that 50% chance, if you're a normal person, is a 100% chance.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. If you're not like him, he's a real 50-50 guy.
I am.
If a stranger, especially a stranger in power, that can do anything to you if they can get you drugged, is giving you a pill, there's a 100% chance that's a rape pill.
I'll take that bet.
Well, yeah.
I guess it depends on who this famous person is.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, it depends. How famous are they?
It's not a beautiful woman, Sam.
But
in your
how
case,
famous are they?
how famous? Okay.
That's where we got to figure out where the line is.
All right. So Tom Cruise, like, here, Sam,
Tom Cruise, probably, he looks little.
take this.
I think that would be sensual and not so painful.
Okay. You know, I was going to go right into Ask the PTP, but after this, I don't think anybody wants our advice. Nevertheless, Ask the PTP. Okay, Sam, this came up on my feed, and I thought it was new, but it's a little bit old. But it begged this question. And what is that question?
Is it ever okay to propose to your girlfriend at a wedding?
Watch this video. So what that man did there, in your opinion, is it ever okay to propose to your girlfriend at a wedding?
There's only one reason it's okay.
Okay.
And that's because both the bride and groom agreed to it.
Yeah, but that didn't happen there.
Then no, he's a selfish prick.
He's a selfish prick.
Yeah.
And also, there's no way it's ever good. And here's why. Because you don't ask that question.
You don't ask the bride and groom?
You don't ask the bride and groom, hey, I know that either you're paying for this or a family member's paying for this. I want to do something really special. Can we use your photographer? Can we steal all the praise and the attention from you?
That's the thing. Taken away from her day
Taken away from her day
is a big fucking deal.
She could not have been nicer. He's like, the woman was like, did he ask if he could do this? She's like, no, but it's okay. Say yes. It's fine. She was caught in the moment. She was sweet. Trust me, she hates him forever.
Absolutely.
She hates him forever. That is the biggest asshole move
100%
on the planet.
It's so selfish.
Yeah.
To take away, because they spent months planning that wedding.
Yeah.
Only for you to take that away from them because you planned it for 30 seconds.
Oh, and weddings are tens of thousands of dollars.
Easily.
They're insanely expensive. You get overcharged for everything. You just want to have a little bit of a fun time. You're trying to take care of the people you love. And your guests don't do a whole lot. You have a bridal party. They don't handle stuff. Everybody comes to the bride, to the groom, or maybe the bride, and they shouldn't. Don't bug them for anything.
Nothing. Let them be them.
I had people come up to me at my wedding with problems. I'm like, get away from me, please.
You should be asking them how you can help.
Yes.
Don't go to them with problems.
They're like, you're not going to believe what happened. I'm like, oh my God.
I don't fucking care.
Please.
Oh, and then on top of it, every year when this bride wants to talk about her wedding anniversary, there's going to be that photo of like, this is 1 year since he proposed.
He should have been drug out of that wedding.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm surprised because I thought you'd be like, it's love.
I said if they ask permission, which I agree with you, like you shouldn't even do that. But if you at least asked permission and got permission, that's their wedding. They can do whatever they want. But if you didn't ask, no, you're right. Kick that ring in the gutter or something, and just kick him out of the wedding.
The only way, and I still don't think this is right. Someone should not accept this. The only way is if someone was dying to propose and the bride and groom said, you can do it because we're going to, our wedding's in Hawaii. Do it but do it. Don't do it at the reception.
You can still go to the beach the next day.
The next day.
Or something.
It is the biggest selfish asshole move. That guy deserves to go to jail for a week. All right. You heard it here from two experts on etiquette who would never do anything wrong. You never, ever, ever propose to your girlfriend at someone else's wedding. You absolute monster. I've written up an outline for a book on the people that will ruin your wedding, and that guy's on it.
in terms of like ranking monsters, there's like Bill Cosby and then that guy.
Yeah.
That's how bad he is.
I don't care if somebody gets drunk at your wedding and they throw up and they call you the next day and go, I'm really sorry. That's fine.
You're kind of expecting that.
Yeah.
Is it really a wedding if one person didn't get blackout drunk and puke on something?
People acted up at my wedding. Okay? A couple here and there. You were there. You didn't act up.
I didn't. We were real good.
As far as I knew.
We were real good.
I didn't go to the after party. As far as I knew, you guys were good. But I heard a couple of stories of people acting up, and I was just like, all right. But none of them are unforgivable. But if somebody, that son of a bitch came and did that, I would never be able to get over it. I'd be fuming the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, as you're trying
I need to talk to you, Larry.
Trying to enjoy the speeches and everything.
You ruined a woman in a white dress's perfect day.
Yeah.
What was supposed to be her perfect day. Because you're like, I'm in love too.
No bride wants to share her day.
No.
With anybody.
With anybody.
Nobody. It's her day.
Unless it's a conjoined fucking twin, don't do that shit.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, fucking. It's her day. Even the conjoined twin would be like, shut up.
Yeah. Just ask me tomorrow.
Put that fucking ring away.
I gotta go to their watch them have sex tonight, and then we're gonna talk about this.
She's just sleeping with the face mask on. Like, shh. I'm not really here. Make like I'm not here at all. Conjoined twin. It's got dark. Are you hungry now?
Yeah.
All right.
Is this game day food?
Sammy?
Yeah.
Time for everybody's favorite food game. Is this game day food?
Nice.
What do we got today?
Well, we have a special Garrett's Popcorn Edition.
Yeah, what is this one?
This one, spicy cheese corn.
Yeah, I put in a little PTP pint glass.
Nice. That's a classy way to serve it.
It is, because I don't want people touching things with their little grubby hands.
You don't want to reach into the bag after me? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't. And then this goes right in the dishwasher once you're done with it. I have a robot come in. I pick up that glass. It goes right into the garbage.
I like how you sterilize everything.
The whole place. The whole place.
So this is actually a delicious blend of savory cheddar cheese and zesty chili lime spices.
Yeah.
I like chili lime. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, you say nothing is that spicy.
No.
You don't think anything else that much spice. And it's probably fair because, they're selling to the masses. They're not selling to somebody that...
Yeah, I'm not expecting any spice. But I agree, because most people are pretty... And I am pretty bad about spice, so I get that.
All right. So we're looking for Super Bowl snacks, specifically. The big game is in a couple of days, a week from Sunday.
I could smell that, like, chili lime.
6.4 higher is going to get it for you.
All right.
Looks pretty good. Garrett Popcorn is a staple in Chicago. People go to the airport, they get it, they take it home. It's delicious.
Although we learned they're not actually in Chicago, they're from Aurora.
Aurora.
They just pretend to be in Chicago.
Aurora, like Wayne's World.
Exactly, yeah. There's a tiny kick to this. At the end of it, it actually has a little. You can really get that chili.
Yeah. Okay.
So interesting.
Yeah. I think.
All right, who's first?
You gave this a 7.6.
Woo! So close. 7.7.
Oh, baby!
Whoa, that was close.
Okay.
Good. I do like it a lot.
It's really good.
I think you went back for seconds as well. I think you liked it.
Yeah.
7.1.
7.2.
Oh! So
Yeah.
close.
This is very good.
Yeah.
And I like the way I'm serving this. A pint glass or a plastic cup. Yeah.
That's a great idea for Super Bowl. Just popcorn and pint glasses.
Popcorn and pint glasses, chips, whatever. Big thing of gravy.
Yeah. You're just drinking gravy.
Just drinking gravy.
Nice.
Yeah. Sour cream.
Just all of them. Anything cream. Just serve it by the pint.
Much like everything in my life, I took a good idea and then I ruined it with a dumb joke. Good things to bad
There's
things.
somebody out there that's thinking that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Sour cream by the pint?
Sour cream. Oh, they are. And they're just dipping a taco into it. Just using it as a ranch. Who knew that ranch would get that popular? Oh, anyways, that's a whole other thing. It's good. But
It is. But some people are fiends about it.
people are like, more ranch.
On everything.
Yeah. So this is good.
Yeah.
There is a little spice to it.
Yeah.
Cheers, Garrett's Popcorn.
Yeah, good job.
And this is a good Super Bowl treat. Put that out. Give that to the people that you're inviting over. I invite no one over.
No.
No.
I'm not. Am I allowed to come over?
No.
Oh, boo.
Well, maybe. If you're very lonely, like you were last year, that turned into a thing. All right. This has been another fascinating segment of Super Bowl edition. Is this game day food? NFL picks. All right, what were you singing?
I was thinking, did you have to? Did you have to? Did you have to let it linger?
And you have no idea who sings
I
it.
can't think of the name.
And you said it's a Canadian
I'm
artist,
like, is
right?
it a Canadian artist?
No, it's an Irish artist.
Oh, Irish. Okay.
It's a band.
That's close. Irish and Canadian. I mean,
And I'll give you a hint. Thanksgiving dinner.
Thanksgiving dinner?
Cranberries. I'm not even gonna. The
Yeah,
Cranberries.
I should have known that.
All right,
Mm.
Sammy. Now I gave you some homework.
Mhm.
I said, look at some props.
Okay.
Did you do any of that?
Oh, yeah, you should have told me before we started the segment.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
I found one really interesting one.
Just to remind everybody, Super Bowl 60 is a week from Sunday.
Okay.
Patriots are still plus 4.5. Totals 45.5.
Okay.
We were looking at props until next episode, the following episode, and then we let it ride.
Uh-huh.
And then we come back the following Monday for the follow-up show, and then we may go away forever. And until then, what are you looking at?
Well, I like Drake May 230 plus passing yards.
It's 221.5 is what I got.
I saw 230. But I think that's a good potential bet.
Okay.
I like that. It was plus 106, I think, earlier when I looked at it.
Okay.
And then there's a weird one. Seattle pass attempt from inside New England 1 yard line is 70-1.
Okay, that's interesting.
It's very
And here's why. I didn't
Mhm.
see that one.
Mhm.
And here's why. Because they lost the Super Bowl on that.
They did.
Yes, they were supposed to give the ball out to Marshawn Lynch.
Okay.
They did not. Russell Wilson went back, he fired it into the Patriots' hands, and the game was over.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, we talked about it in the last episode.
Yeah.
And they should have run the ball. They would have won the Super Bowl,
Mm.
and they did not. And it was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And Richard Sherman's reaction, I couldn't remember his name last week. Richard Sherman's reaction to that, he was looking at the Jumbotron, and then he goes, like he was so hurt. It was the quickest, like, I hope, and then crushed. His dreams were crushed.
Oh, of course, to lose to the Super Bowl on that.
And then you went from Russell Wilson being the big shot to Tom Brady just continuing to be the big shot. Yeah.
So I 70-1 is
That's
pretty good money.
Interesting. It would be very wild if they did that.
Yeah. I wouldn't slam that with a bunch of money.
No, but would you throw a quick slant to Jackson Smith and Jigba or a fade or something?
Maybe.
I don't know. I think they have a good enough running game where it's probably not going to happen, but for $10 it's worth it. That's a good one.
$10 for that, because if everyone's expecting you to run, you try to sneak one off to the side.
Right.
Maybe.
You can throw a little flair there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm looking at Drake May over 221.5 passing yards. In the first game, playoff game versus the Chargers, he had 268 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. And the second game versus the Texans, he went down a little bit. He had 179 yards, but he had 3 touchdowns and 1 interception, and playing against, I thought, the best defense in football. In the third game versus the second best defense in football, he had 86 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 0 interception. A blizzard came in late. It turned into a nightmare, but early on, he wasn't doing anything either. So I don't know about that one. I like the combined between him and Darnold.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. One I like right now is Mac Hollins over 27.5 receiving yards. He gets in there. He's usually only going to get 3 or 4 catches, but some of them are long. So 27.5. Last week he had a 31-yarder. He had two catches, and one of them was a 31-yarder. He averages 37.8 yards per game, per game receiving yards. Seahawks prop bets that I'm looking at right now, and there's a lot more to come. We haven't even done the sacks. There's a lot more fun things.
Yeah.
They haven't even gotten to what Gatorade color it's going to be and all that stuff. I always bet the coin flip.
Yeah,
come on.
I'm sure they won't hit that until mid next week.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I mean, they should have the coin flip. It's always minus 101. And you got to always pick tails, right?
Is that what it is?
Tails never fails?
I can't remember what I picked last year.
I can't remember either. Sam Darnold's over is 228.5 passing yards. In the first game versus the 49ers, he had an oblique injury. He had 124 yards. He only threw 17 passes, and he had a touchdown. But they won 41-6. They took him out with 9 minutes left in the game. The second game versus the Rams have a good defense. He had 346 yards and 3 touchdowns, and he still has the oblique injury.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got enough rest. I think he's shown that he can get over it. 228.5. I think I'm going over in that one. I know the Patriots have a good defense, but the Rams had a good defense. 49ers had a decent defense, even though it was banged up. But we didn't see much in that. But the bet I'm taking again is what, Sammy?
Jason Smith Najigma. Anytime TD score.
Jackson Smith and I mentioned it 30 seconds ago.
The letters don't make sense to me. Najigba.
Why did I ask you? Jackson Smith and Jigba, anytime TD score, he's almost even money. He was plus 100 earlier, now he's minus 110. The guy is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I love watching him. I think they're going to make sure he gets that ball, and I think he can do whatever he wants with it. And the Patriots play a lot of man defense, so I think they'll take advantage of that. I really like that bet. More to come.
Mm-hmm.
We got more on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
We got more on Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
and then we let it ride,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be a fun Super Bowl. I hope. God, that over better. Like, I want that over to hit, but I can see it being a very low-scoring game, too. I don't know. This is tough. We'll get to Sammy's pick soon. But, Sammy, I wanted to give you a little bit of a background on some gamblers.
Okay.
Celebrity gamblers that I was looking into.
Ooh.
Charles Barkley claims that he has lost up to $25 million gambling.
Wow.
It's not as easy as we make it look.
We're
gonna
but is 25 million not that much money to him?
It's not. And he said, he told ESPN, he said, do I have a gambling problem? Yeah, but I can afford to gamble.
You can.
And Charles always has like the right approach to things. He's like, yeah, I do, but I'm allowed to.
Yeah.
Because I'm still working.
He's earned it.
I've earned a lot of money in my professional basketball career,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm making a lot of money as a commentator.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I can afford to lose $25 million over a lifetime. He said he lost $2.5 million one night playing blackjack. Like
in one night.
Oh
my God.
it's
life-changing money for most people.
There's a lot of athletes. They need that rush.
Yeah.
They're competitors and they want to compete in everything.
Mm-hmm. Look at Jordan.
Yeah,
He was a compulsive gambler.
We'll get to him at some point during the next couple of episodes. Tiger Woods is a gambler. Likes to gamble all the time. Vegas, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And Charles Barkley called him out, says he's a bad tipper. He said, he make all that money, he's a terrible tipper. He's a terrible tipper. John Daly, the golfer, says he's lost $55 to $57 million between 1991 and 2007, citing stupidity. Yeah. $57 million.
Stupidity is the only thing you could really say there.
Yeah. Phil Mickelson. I presume a lot of golfers are gambling a lot.
Because they're on their gambling in mid sport.
Yeah.
On top of it.
They're out there. Drake claims he's lost over $8 million gambling in 1 month.
Wow. But see, that's probably nothing to him.
Yeah. $8 million in 1 month.
God damn.
Yeah. Look at all this money. Yeah. There is a dark side. A lot of people have come out and said sports gambling is going to ruin families. And I'm serious. Be careful. Like a lot of people ask me how you do it. I go, you don't. You run away.
You don't. Yeah.
You run away. It takes a long time to figure out what you're doing. And even when you do, you're barely breaking even and you could get way, way worse.
So I've learned every time I bet, I lose.
Yeah.
So I just say the bets and I can't actually put money on it because then I know I'll lose.
Yeah. Are you going to put money on it during the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl I will.
You got to put your money where your mouth is.
Super Bowl I always bet.
Yeah. You're just doing a record thing. I'm actually betting these days. So. Better. Ben Affleck says he's lost millions. He reportedly lost $400,000 in a single hand of poker one night.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That is wild.
Gladys Knight says that she struggled with a decade-long blackjack addiction. Said she woke up, she was drinking and playing blackjack all night, losing a lot of money. She woke up and she didn't drive her kid to school. And she said she changed her ways after that. I love that somebody's willing to admit that. That they're like, I was falling on the wrong side of morality. And
it humanizes them, right? Like, if you look at some of these celebrities like they're gods.
Yeah.
And then you realize, like, no, you have the same problems. I mean, you lose a lot more money than we do, but you have the same problems.
I know. And if you can afford to lose that much, have a nanny take your kid to school.
There you go, yeah.
She's like, I fucked that one up pretty bad. There's rumors that Bruno Mars owes $70 million to Park MGM where he had his residency.
I did hear about that.
And then he vehemently denies the rumors, and he had somebody from MGM come out and say that they're refuting the allegations that he was working off a gambling debt. But they say he's a bad gambler.
I mean, but imagine if that's how you'd have to pay it off to do what you love to do anyways. It's not that big of a deal.
But look at the money.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't you rather have $70 million to blow?
Well, yes, I would. I'm not saying I wouldn't want $70 million, but it's better than getting your legs broken.
It's better than getting your legs broken. It's better than a kick in the ass.
Yeah.
But he's always like on the Forbes, top 100 entertainers earning money.
Yeah.
But $70 million is still $70 million. I hope it's not true. Bruno, get it together, son.
Yeah.
And we got a lot more to talk about, but I'm going to talk about the last one tonight. Pamela Anderson.
Interesting.
She was gambling, and she she had a $250,000 gambling debt in one night to a guy named Rick Solomon. You know who Rick Solomon
That
is?
sounds familiar, but no.
He made, well, you'll know because you're in this world. He made that sex tape with Paris Hilton and sold it. He's like a world-class scumbag.
How am I in that world? In no way am I making sex tapes with Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
I wish I was in that world.
Yeah. Yeah. He's just that guy, I guess. I guess he's very charming when it comes to that. She said on Ellen DeGeneres, a wonderful person, by the way. How's Ellen doing?
I think she's gone.
No, she's coming back. She says, I don't like being in England anymore. It's dreary. And I want to come back to California.
So she made it a whole, what, year?
She made it a whole year. Also, maybe because in London there's a Muslim takeover and they don't love lesbians as much as California does.
Yeah. They have a lot more stricter laws over there.
Well, they're
about what you can and cannot do.
They smell Sharia in the air in jolly old England.
And now they're like, yeah, I guess Trump's not
You know
so
what?
bad.
Gavin Newsom is nicer than this. Let's go back to California, which will never be controlled by anything other than what they've been loving. So she's on Pam Anderson's on the Ellen DeGeneres show. She said, I was playing poker one night and I was down about 250 grand. Rick Solomon said if I made out with him, he would clear the bet.
I mean, that's not the worst thing she's ever done.
Oh, no.
That's it. Make out with him.
But look, here's old Pam.
Whew.
Okay. But my question to you, Sam.
Yeah.
I'm taking the 250,000 off her. I'm not making out with her for that one. She's not clearing that bet over that.
I mean, in my current situation of like monetary situation, I need the money.
Yeah.
But if I'm rich and it's 250 grand, I'll be like, yeah, you can make out with me.
Right?
You
Well,
know?
she better look like that.
True.
She better be. That's a lot of money.
Is that true?
Yeah. She said she married him. She said it was to even things out financially. The relationship fell apart almost immediately. They divorced, remarried, and split again. And there were lawsuits and public ugly fights. She later said that it wasn't making out. It was like a lot of sex stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. She said,
So
I paid
she's
up a poker debt with sexual favors and I fell in love.
So she's a 250 grand whore.
Isn't that what we all do?
Yeah.
We
that's
pay
pretty
off
much.
debts with gambling debts with sex favors and just fall in love.
Pretty common.
It happens.
Isn't that how like most marriages start out?
Yeah.
I thought so.
It's a Cupid, please hear my cries and let me get into some crippling gambling debts. And then my true love will
Just
appear.
Find me.
And then I got to do horrific sex acts to him or her to clear my debt.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's how that went.
I was
All right.
gonna say making out isn't the worst thing she could have done, but she did a lot worse.
Oh,
it went a lot worse.
she made out with a lot of parts of him. A lot of parts. Yep. Yep. Okay. Sammy, there's one more thing to talk about in the news, and it's we have to talk about it.
All right.
Sammy?
Yeah.
What else is in the news?
Bill Belichick did not receive enough votes to be elected into the NFL Hall of Fame.
Did you see this?
I heard about this.
What the hell? All right.
This is wild.
Okay. There's Bill and his girlfriend. I believe he's 73 and she's 24. She's the devil. Okay. She's.
You know, you're right. Things have not been going well for him since she walked into his life.
What happened to him? He could have been doing just fine with like a 45-year-old, and it would have been like almost a 30-year age gap. He didn't have to do the 50-year age gap.
You know, though, he's done so much with his life, he doesn't care.
But, you know, these guys, though, he wants to go down as the greatest of all time.
Mm-hmm.
He has the second most wins behind Don Shula, the great Dolphin head coach. But Shula, I believe, had 2 Super Bowl rings. No, I know he did. And you know how many Belichick had?
How many?
8.
Yeah.
He had 6 as a head coach and 2 as a defensive coordinator for the New York Giants.
Oh, wow.
He's the. It's hard to say that he's not the greatest.
Yes, it is hard to
I
say
love
he's not.
Shula.
Mm-hmm.
I think there are some great coaches that you could say they're up in that category. But this guy not being a first ballot Hall of Famer is a sin. It's a joke. It's disgraceful. And I don't like him. He kicked the Dolphins' ass.
He's not a likable
He's
person.
not likable.
No.
I think the things he was accused of and got in trouble for and the things he was punished for are bad. And he's a cheater, but they all cheat.
They all cheat.
They all find a way to get an advantage.
Wait, my question, who votes?
There's 50 guys. There's
Okay.
either former coaches and some sports writers
They're people that are in the NFL world.
in the NFL world, but I think it should be like all like former players or you know.
Okay.
I mean, some of the media, but anybody in the media that voted no
Mm-hmm.
needs to needs to get their vote taken
And I'm
away.
assuming these votes aren't public.
They're not. They're trying to figure out who did it.
Because that would be really interesting to know.
And I think you could do it by process of elimination. There's 50 voters.
Okay.
So if and at least 10, he had to get 40 votes.
Okay.
And he didn't. So at least 10 people said no.
Wow.
What the hell? He had to get 40 out of 50 votes.
Do you think it's because he's so like fresh off of his Super Bowl runs that some people still hate him for beating their team?
Yeah. Oh, there's some of that.
So this is more of a spite thing.
It's a spite thing.
Mhm.
Or did that girlfriend of his date like 42 of those guys? Did she make the rounds? Here's a new theory.
Okay. I'm interested.
Jordan
I'm
Hudson-
invested.
Jordan Hudson did a real, she loves controversy because that makes money.
It puts her name out there.
So she boned over 40 of the voters. We're going to get sued.
Oh, man. It comes from within.
Yeah. So Bill Polian was the GM for the Colts during that run. So they had Peyton Manning, and that was always the big kind of rivalry. And when they got busted for that Spygate, for spying on other teams' practices, which you cannot do, it's a violation. New England was docked a first-round pick, fined $250,000, and Bill Belichick was given a $500,000 fine. He paid his dues. If he's so bad, kick him out of the league and say he's banned, like Pete Rose.
Absolutely.
And then he's ineligible.
Yes.
But they didn't do that. They said, you don't get a first-round pick, your team gets fined $250,000, and you get fined $500,000. That's what they decided. That's why they have a commissioner.
I think
that's who
fair.
delegates
You
that.
gave up a first-round pick. That's a big deal.
Yeah. But Bill Polian, who is the GM for the Colts, said he allegedly told some voters he believed Belichick should wait a year before induction as penance for Spygate. No,
it's not his job.
It's not his job.
He's not. It's not his job to be the judge.
Yeah,
it was already done.
Yeah, he doesn't get to litigate that. That's not his job. But he's a voter, and he put his personal bias in front of it. But people came out after him, and he's like, no, I voted for him.
Bullshit.
Don't hassle me.
Oh, even if he doesn't vote for him for his own personal reason, but to go out there and try to get other people on your side,
you try to lobby.
Grow up. You're probably some rich old dude. Grow up.
He's very rich. He's very old. He's 83.
Yeah.
I get sour grapes, and I get, hey, when I get the chance to stick it to this asshole, I'm going to. But this is the best coach. This is the best coach of this era by far.
Absolutely.
Andy Reid might go down as one of the best coaches ever.
Yep.
We got a few that that might be on the up and up, but Bill Belichick is a first ballot Hall of Famer. It's not even close. He should have had unanimous votes. It should have been 50 out of 50, and he didn't even get 40. It's insane.
That's bad.
A couple people went to his defense. Patrick Mahomes, J.J. Watt, and Jimmy Johnson were responded. Jimmy Johnson posted on X. He goes, "I would like to know the names of the assholes who do not vote for him. They are too cowardly to identify themselves." He also said he's not going to go to the ceremony. He said, "Forget it." He goes, "To hell with it."
Yeah,
it's a joke.
It is a joke.
He had his coaching record was 333. He had 333 wins. Wow. Shula had 347. And this included 31 playoff wins. He was a 3-time coach of the year. He won 17 division titles, the most by a head coach in NFL history, and 9 conference championships, the most by any coach in the Super Bowl era. He made 12 Super Bowl appearances, including when he was with the Giants, and 21 winning seasons as a head coach. That trails only George Halas, who had 40, different era though. Yeah. Don Shula, who had 33, Curly Lambeau, who had 33, and Tom Landry, who had 29. It's insane. 8 rings. I don't care about Spygate. I don't care about Deflategate. This is all about jealousy. That he's got a young, hot girlfriend, and they're all getting nagged.
They got their old wives.
I've been with Lucille for 65 years.
Oh, it's so dry down there.
For some reason, she's still living.
As hard as I've tried.
As hard as... Belichick's he's 73, he's got a 24-year-old. I'm 83. Do I get a 34-year-old? I'll do that. Once Lucille's out of here. Man. Yeah. So there's other coaches that are semifinalists for this too. Tom Coughlin, Mike Holmgren, Chuck Knox, Dan Reeves, Marty Schottenheimer, George Seifert, Mike Shanahan, and Buddy Parker. Okay. None of those coaches could go in now. Because if they did, they would be so scrutinized. Well, you're not as good as Belichick. Yeah. Mike Shanahan, you won 2 Super Bowls, but you're not as good as Belichick. George Seifert, it ruins it all for everybody. It's so terrible. Yeah, I hate it. I hate the Hall of Fame. I never want to visit now. This is a travesty.
It is taken away from the sport.
It's
For
taken away from the
sure.
sport for stupid writers and petty coaches and executives. And Deion Sanders was right. He goes, they're letting too many people into this Hall of Fame. They're letting people that were good players but not great players.
Okay.
It should be great players. And he's right. And Deion was a great player, so that's fair.
He's earned the right to have that opinion.
He's won the rings. He's done everything. You know, I love Dan Marino. I think Dan Marino is one of those guys that didn't win a championship, but still broke a lot of records, still changed the game, was still different. But maybe it should be that the qualification is you have to have a couple of championships, or you have to have done a little bit more. But Belichick did everything. Okay, he cheated a little bit, and now he's got a young girlfriend who's easy on the eyes, but seems like a nightmare everywhere else. She's whatever there's nothing she could be that would make her worth how horrible she seems. Dreadful.
Unless maybe he's just got this really dark, kinky side that he doesn't want to tell anybody about, and she fulfills it.
This is where you always go back to, and this is why you're an expert on
There's
this.
got to be something. You're right. Like I that match doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
She's got something that he wants, or she knows something about him that he doesn't want anyone to know.
Well, here you go. Let me bring this picture back up, because let me tell you something, Coach. Whatever she's doing to you, she's going to tell later when you're done.
When you
Even if you die and leave her everything,
there's going to be a book at some point.
She's going to burn through it. Her nose is going to be replaced with all that cocaine, and then she's going to be like, I need more, and I need to let them know that I pegged an old man a lot. Ugh. Sorry, Coach. You've already had enough over time. I shouldn't speculate that your 24-year-old girlfriend is doing that, but you know,
the odds are in your favor.
Just an idea.
Yeah.
Just an idea. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
If you still are.
This was all over the place today.
All over the place. It's cold back here.
Yeah.
I'm on a diet because I'm sick of looking this moonish, and I haven't eaten much. But we got through it. We have 3 more episodes. It's going to be fun, Sammy.
Yeah.
And then we'll decide where we're going for season 4, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.